Okay, tonight on Cooking with Foxes, we're making another Gobble meal kit. And this is Cacio Pepe. And you see it's got some, of course we got the noodles. And we've got some asparagus, some peas, arugula lettuce, and of course the Parmesan. And this is a garlic Parmesan butter. So I think Cacio Pepe is just buttered noodles. But they gave us a little bit of veggies to add in, so we've got the asparagus, a little bit of arugula lettuce, and peas. So this should be pretty good. And again, this is Gobble. This is the recipe here. And it's gonna be quick. Oh, and we have scallops. I forgot, it's pan-seared scallops. And actually we have some, well, what were we thinking? We were thinking of using prosciutto. Like wrapping some of the scallops in prosciutto. So we have some prosciutto, and that's just left over from before. And then here we have the scallops, and these are from Gobble as well. So we're ready to start cooking. Yardy's gonna boil the noodles, and then we're gonna cook it all in the skillet. All right, so we're ready. Yardy's gonna start by chopping up the asparagus. So I think you're just cutting into small pieces. It doesn't really need to be chopped up that much. I guess you trim it, and then cut it into small pieces. This should be a quick meal because the scallops don't take that long to cook, and then the Cacio Pepe is pretty easy to make once you boil the pasta. I don't know, I've seen sometimes they just make the pasta in the skillet with the food, but I think since we have scallops and they cook so fast, we're just gonna boil it first and then dump it in with the scallops and the veggies. I mean, that's what the recipe says, so. I was just cutting these up into little pieces. Yeah, asparagus cooks really quick. Everything is gonna cook really quickly. So this won't take us very long at all. Alrighty. So Yardy's, he actually rinsed the scallops. I don't know, not everybody cleans their produce, but we do there because, I don't know, we just do. And he's gonna wrap them in some prosciutto. This ought to be pretty interesting. This is something we're doing ourselves. It's not part of the Gobble recipe. It just says to sear the scallops in the skillet, but just pan-seared scallops, but we're going to, or grill them in the skillet, but we're gonna wrap them in prosciutto and just see how that turns out. So look, here's the Pepe part where Yardy adds the pepper. He's putting it on the scallops now, but I think also we add some to the sauce when we make it. Or maybe, yeah, it might already have pepper in it. I'm not sure actually, but we probably have to add salt and pepper. And the pot is over there boiling for the pasta. So our water's boiling now, and I think the pasta's ready to go in. So we're gonna toss that into the water. It's easy package to open. Yardy's gonna put that in there. Cool. So 5 minutes on that pasta. And while we're waiting for that to boil, we're gonna start getting the scallops ready. I think that, yeah. We're gonna get the scallops ready to grill. So Yardy's just gonna take a little piece and wrap it around the scallop. Not the whole prosciutto, just a little piece. Wonder if we need a toothpick, no? Okay. So we'll probably wrap up like, I mean, there was only 2 pieces of prosciutto left from when we had prosciutto wrapped burgers or prosciutto wrapped chicken, I can't remember. But that'll probably cover about 4 of them. And the rest of them will just be plain. So you see, it's looking good. It should turn out pretty good. He's wrapping another one up. We're silly. We like wrapping prosciutto on everything. It's like when you do bacon wrap stuff, but prosciutto's easier to cook than bacon. Bacon's so thick and it doesn't turn crispy. All right, the skillet's warmed up and Yardy is ready to add in the scallops. So he's putting in, that's the scallop without prosciutto first. Seems like it's warmed up. It's not quite ready yet. Over here we have the pasta already boiled up and softened. Everything's almost ready. All right, we're ready to finish adding these in. So we drained the pasta and now we're putting scallops inside of the skillet to cook them. And then I think everything from there, just add the veggies and everything back into it and the pasta. It should be super quick to make. So I'm not going to record him finishing these, but we're just going to cook the scallops, and once they're ready and flipped over, I will record us adding everything else back in. So the scallops are done cooking, and we already pulling them out of the skillet, and then we're going to make the sauce in the same skillet. All right, now the skillet is ready for the asparagus. Yardy's going to dump that in there. And then we got the peas. Just gonna soften that asparagus a little bit, and then we'll add the peas. And this is reserved liquid from the boiling pasta because the recipe said for us to have it. Oh, Yardy's dumping the peas in. The recipe said save some of the water from the boiling pasta. So Yardy just dumped the peas in. And we have some extra, we had a chunk of Parmesan in the refrigerator. We're just gonna grate that on top. But this is the Parmesan they gave us in the Gobble kit. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Like a turkey. All right, peas and asparagus. Here he's gonna add a little bit of salt. And you see the pasta's over there ready. I tried it, it is delicious pasta, just plain by itself. All it needs is butter. Actually doesn't need butter. It's good by itself. Alrighty. This is a good way of getting veggies inside of your meal. Actually, yeah. This is a pescatarian meal, huh? Because of the scallops. But if you didn't want to put scallops, you got the whole recipe. We're ready to add the butter in. This is the garlic Parmesan butter. So it's just the garlic spread. Yardy's gonna dump that in there. Stir that up. Yay, butter. Garlic butter, Parmesan. This is Cacio Pepe. I love Italian, it's my favorite, and I love noodles. It's not good for me. Okay, Yardy's adding that water reserve. So it was a half a cup of water from the boiled pasta. To keep the flavor and the starchiness, I guess. Yardy's adding that into the sauce. I believe the arugula goes last because you don't want to cook it too much. So I'm gonna do this, and we do the pasta. Add a little pepper, a little salt and pepper. The butter has melted down into the sauce now, and it smells really, really good. Yardy's turning that temperature down. And I think we're about to add the pasta. And then we will add the scallops back in, and the arugula goes last. I think, does the Parmesan go in there too? Yeah, the Parmesan goes in too, the Parmesan that they gave us. So you're already dumping that pasta back in there. I'm trying to break it up. He already got that mixed in really good, and now he's adding the Parmesan. So he's just dumping the Parmesan in there. We're gonna put all of the Parmesan they gave us because we have some extra that we'll put on top of our bowls. So he's just gonna stir that up, and then it'll be time to add in the arugula and the scallops back in. All right, we're adding the scallops back in, and then we're gonna add the arugula. So those are back in there. Hopefully the pasta doesn't get too soft. And there he's adding that in. I think we can pull it off of this burner now. All right, I think it's ready to serve up. So this is ready. Gary's adding a little bit of pepper. And we're ready to serve it into our plates. Okay, we're gonna put this into our plates. Yummy, this looks good. I love pasta. Give me one of those prosciutto wrapped scallops. All right, Yardy's got the Parmesan and he's grating a little bit on top of our food. I'm gonna have him grate a whole bunch on mine. So I might have recorded the whole time. So, yeah. All right, so tonight on Cooking with Foxes, we made gobbles, Cacio y Pepe, with pan-seared scallops and asparagus. And you saw that we wrapped a couple of the scallops in prosciutto. And we added some grated Parmesan on top. Yardy's putting salt on the top, like Salt Bay. And we added a little bit of white wine in this recipe, and we're gonna have some white wine with dinner. And dinner is served. Bon appetit.